Replanting Our Forests, read to you by Carol Brigham. Every year, wildfires burn in forests across the world. They destroy millions of acres of land. The fire burns houses, buildings, trees, and plants. People and animals lose their homes. Forests help keep the world healthy. The trees take in carbon dioxide and make oxygen. They help filter and control the water we get from the ground. More than half of all land animals live in forests. It is important to replant forests that have been destroyed, but it is not easy and it is expensive. How do wildfires start? Most often, people start these fires. Sometimes it is by accident. People use fires for cooking, light, and warmth when they go camping. These campfires can get out of control and spread. Sometimes someone sets the fire on purpose. This is called arson. Wildfires also start when lightning strikes trees and plants. Droughts and high temperatures make wildfires worse. When there isn't enough rain, grass, trees, and other plants become dry. A small spark easily turns into a bigger fire. Wind also spreads fire very quickly in dry places. It is hard for firefighters, park rangers, and other first responders to put out these wildfires. In the U.S., from January to October this year, 50,015 fires burned 2,539,627 acres of land in the U.S. In early November, fires were still burning in Virginia, California, Colorado, Georgia, Louisiana, Mississippi, Hawaii, and Florida. Volunteers were working to put these fires out. Government officials hoped that the rain and cooler temperatures would also help stop the fires. Moving forward, some of the land and vegetation burned by wildfires across the U.S. will heal itself. The plants and grass will grow back. Trees will grow again over time. Animals, birds, and insects will return to make new homes. Some of the burned land is too damaged. Plants and trees in these areas cannot grow by themselves. In California, over 1.5 million acres of land need to be replanted. The U.S. Forest Service says over 4 million acres across the U.S. also need to be replanted. Reforestation. Replanting this much land is not easy. It costs billions of dollars and takes millions of saplings. People need to grow these tiny trees from seeds and then plant the saplings in places they will be able to grow. Pine, fir, cedar, and redwood tree seeds form inside of cones. In nature, the seeds grow and mature. When they are ready, the cones open and the seeds fall to the ground. People must collect the seeds from the cones in the trees before they fall to the ground. Once the seeds are on the ground, it is too hard to collect them. It is very important to collect the cones without hurting the tree. Foresters have tried different ways to collect cones. They have tried drones, potato guns, and squirrel nests. The best way is for people to climb the trees and collect the cones by hand. These people are called tree climbers. Tree climbing. Tree climbers use one rope to climb a tree. They throw the rope over a strong tree branch. Then they tie one end of the rope to the base of the tree. They climb carefully so that they do not damage the tree. They do not use foot spurs or other tools that might hurt the tree. Tree climbers move from branch to branch. They listen for any cracking or breaking sounds in the branches. They don't want to fall hundreds of feet to the ground if a branch breaks. They collect as many cones as they can. Next, the climbers carefully rappel back down to the ground. They measure the seeds and label them. They write down the type of tree and information about the tree. This information helps the foresters know where the saplings will grow the best. Then, the seeds are sent to a plant nursery. Workers there dry the seeds out and sort them. When the seeds are ready, the workers plant them. The saplings that grow will be planted in the areas destroyed by wildfires. Not enough climbers. There are about 30 tree climbers in California. That is not enough people to collect all the seeds California and the U.S. Forest Service need. Companies want to hire more climbers, but it is hard to find people. There are not a lot of people with tree climbing experience. Climbing is very dangerous. New climbers need lots of training. Some climbers work as independent contractors. Some must also buy their own insurance. Climbers with experience are paid well, but the season is very short. It is usually September, October, and sometimes November and December. Climbers need to work quickly. Cones on each tree may only be ready to pick for a few days. State programs and nonprofit organizations are trying to help. They are starting classes to train new climbers. They hope to find more people who want to help. Expert climbers say that more climbers are needed, but they also think these classes may not be enough to train new climbers safely. Climate change. Forests help clean the air and control groundwater. They provide a place for animals, birds, and insects to live. People hike, run, walk, and bike in forests. When wildfires destroy forests, they also do damage to the communities that benefit from the forests. As climate change affects weather, temperature, and natural disasters, more land may be affected. More forests may be destroyed. There will be a greater need for people to come together to plant trees and save forests. The federal and state governments are investing more money into replanting U.S. forests. They hope that more forests will help slow down climate change. For more information about Easy English News, and to subscribe to our digital or paper copies, visit our website, easyenglishnews.com.